All right, let's take a minute to look at tensions. Tensions are add-ons to existing chords to give them more flavor and color. Contrary to what it might sound like, tension, they don't always sound dissonant. Some tensions sound really nice and smooth and jazzy, and others sound more harsh and sharp. Today I'm going to show you some nines, so just a normal nine tension that can be used on either a major or minor triad, or also major 7 or minor 7. So let's look at some chords that you already know and show you ways that you can add on to make them sound a little more colorful. So first, grab me a G major chord with your root note on the 6th string, just a typical bar chord. Here we are with that, G major, and now we're going to add on the 9th. So the 9th is pretty much up to the octave and then the next degree of the scale. So in the key of G, we got G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. G is our octave, and then the 9 would be A. So taking G major, right, and then we're going to take our pinky away and grab the 5th fret on the high E string, which is A, the 9th of G, giving us a G major 9. Listen to that. G major 9. Now if you really emphasize, I'm not really pressing down on the D string here because that would give me a note that's not in the chord, but if I do, that's an F giving me a G dominant 7, and then I could do the 9. Or you can kind of loosen up on your bar and not have the F in there at all if you don't want that dominant sound. So right there you have a G major or G dominant 7 with a 9. Okay, now let's do G minor. So take your typical G minor shape here, and we're going to, right, so that's your G minor. And you're going to drop the pinky, giving us a G minor 7, right, because now that F's back in there. And we're going to add the A once again because it's still the 9th of G. Check out that chord, super nice. So this would be an A minor 7 with a 9, A minor 9. G minor 7 with a 9. Okay, so those were major and dominant 7 with a 9, and also minor 7 with a 9. Now let's look at how to play some stuff from the 5th string. Now if we take a C major 7 chord, right, 3, 5, 4, 5 on the inside strings, and we want to add on the 9, we're going to need to add on a D, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. D is our 9, and we're going to have to drop a note because we don't have an extra finger to grab it. Now, when you're playing with another musician, it's okay to drop the root note, like say if I'm playing with a bass player, because he's going to play it, and I don't have to worry about doubling what he's doing. So I can play like all these other tensions, and then when he drops in that bass note, it's going to sound great. However, in a situation like this where I'm the only guy, or you're the only person playing, you need to have that bass note so it keeps the integrity of the chord. So the next note we're able to drop is the 5th. The 5th of the 5th of C is G. C, D, E, F, G. So we're going to drop that out and we're going to add on D, which is our 9. So how to do that, we're going to take our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret A string, 1st finger, 2nd fret D. Right, so that's our nice major dyad right there, C dyad. Then we're going to put our pinky down on the 4th fret G string. This is going to give us B, or our 7th. And then our 3rd finger is going to come down on the 3rd fret B string to complete it as a C major 9. This is our D. All right, so we have C major 7 with a 9. Beautiful chord. Now I can bring it up and play an E major 7 with a 9. All the way up to say like an A. Really jazzy, so you can kind of make up your own little progressions with it. So major 7 with a 9 when our root note is on the 5th string. Okay, now let's look at the last one. Minor 7, and then we're going to add on the 9th. So our minor 7, let's do it on E. So we have E, G, B, D. Right, our normal Doobie Brothers minor 7 chord here. drop 2, and what we're going to do is, once again, we're going to have to eliminate one of the notes from the chord so we can grab that tension. The tension is going to be the 9, and in the key of E, the 9 is F sharp. Okay, so we're going to drop the 5th, which is the B, going through that minor triad, E, G, B, right? Or you can count up, say E, F, G, A, B. B's the 5th. We're dropping that, and we're going to refinger it so we can get an F sharp in there. So what you're going to do is put your 2nd finger on the 7th fret A string, 1st finger on the 5th fret D string, 3rd finger on the 7th fret G string, and your 4th finger on the 7th fret B string. Here is a minor 7 with a 9 chord. Really pretty. Really nice chord. So you can substitute that chord out. Anytime you see a minor 7 chord, you can throw in a minor 9 and it'll give it more color. Obviously, it needs to be used in the right context, though, because sometimes it can be too rich for the song. So it depends on the style, but, you know, get creative, throw it in there, see how it sounds, and then you'll know when to use it.